And welcome to this episode of License Your Invention with David Fidowa. I am your host, David Fidowa, and I'm here to help you license your product. This is the How to Start Today episode. This is it, right? This is getting started today. This will change your life. This will move you forward. This will do everything you need to do to start your project today, because that's where things start. So to jump right in, tomorrow doesn't exist, right? It doesn't exist because we don't know if it exists yet. And so today is the only day that you have. And that is something that's always been in my mind. I have different psychological triggers that help me move on projects today, and that's what's driven a lot of my personal success. Tomorrow doesn't exist, and yesterday, if you forget about it, it helps you live in today. And a lot of the times people get stuck in this analysis paralysis, right? They're focused on, well, what do I do? And that's not the real problem. It's not what do you do, because when you start doing, then things start to unfold and you start to learn and understand. And you won't know everything when you start. That's the key. That's this jump that people want to make. They want to know everything before they jump. You can't. You can't. You got to build your wings on the way down. And if you've never heard that story, it's to jump off a cliff and learn how to, or build your wings on the way down, because that's the only way to fly in this business. If you have to learn everything before you jump, then you will never jump, right? There's always more information to know. There's always more YouTube videos, there's more courses, there's more books. You can always continue to read. But if you don't take action, this thing will never happen. And your best success comes from execution. Right? When you go out and you pitch to companies, well, you will learn much more in that one pitch that may take you 10 minutes than you will studying books for, 5 hours a day for an entire year. 10 minutes will literally teach you more than that whole book studying. So if you start today, you pick one small thing and commit to it. That's it. Depending on where your project is at. Your project can be prototyped. All right, well, what do I do next? Remember your goal, so you have to look at it in terms of a goal, right? My goal is to pitch my product to a potential licensee. Well, what do I need? How do I communicate that to them? I have a prototype, I need to make a video. Or if you have nothing, well, then you need to make a way to communicate your product to them. That's either contact an artist to make drawings, or make drawings yourself, right? There's something that you know how to do. Henry Ford had a wonderful quote. It was, do what you can and what you can't will disappear. That's like mind-blowing, right? If you start doing what you can, right? I know how to make a prototype. All right, I start building the prototype. What do I need to do next? I need to shoot a video. I don't know how to do that. Well, I can find somebody. I know how to do that. And so do you see this? There's this entrepreneurial spirit of just start executing and the doors will start to open. That's the most amazing part about this, is the things you don't know will become clear to you as action is taken. And that's this the jump that I'm talking about. You're on this island of, I want to be educated, I want to know everything before I make the jump. And here, you can't do the jump without the action. So take the action. Start today. Pick one small thing that you're going to execute on, and that one small thing will beget other things. And it will start to roll into other things that happen. And then you'll have interest, and then you'll have a deal, and then you'll have royalties, and then you'll have your next product. And it just starts this ball rolling. So if you can start today, right now, and just spend the next 10 minutes or 2 minutes deciding, all right, this is where my project's at, and I need to get to pitching my product. What do I need to do? Maybe you have your prototype. Maybe you have your video. Maybe you have your list of companies. Maybe you have your patent filed. What else do you need to do? Pick up that phone. And so when you pick up that phone, that's the next step, right? Get excited, get focused, and start to execute today. And it will make all the difference in your life to get your product licensed by executing today, not tomorrow, because tomorrow does not exist. I hope you enjoyed that episode of License Your Invention with David Fidowa. I'm your host, David Fidowa. And that's the type of stuff I just love getting focused on, because getting pumped up, executing today can change your life. And so I hope that this might be a video that you come back to when you're starting to get focused on the wrong things. Rewatch this video, rewatch it a couple times to get yourself focused on executing today. Take the next 5 to 10 minutes to do something big. And I wanted to jump in. What is the next episode? Why the boogeyman shows up when you start calling. This is such a strange phenomenon, but it's so psychological. I love it, and I know how to get rid of that boogeyman. And so if you did love this episode, give me a thumbs up, subscribe now, and I'll see you on the next episode with the boogeyman.